Hi, Martin here. So, many people told me that they would like to write their own best-selling Lego building instruction book and asked me whether that's a good idea at all and if I have any cool tips for them. And yeah, I have. So here we go. I would say that there are 5 different ways to make a best-selling Lego building instruction book. And first one would be, if you are already a kind of Lego internet celebrity and you have a good fan base of 50,000 followers or so, then you have 50,000 potential readers. Then it's quite easy to make a best-selling book. It doesn't even have to be very good. People will buy it because they are aware of you and you are in the position to make a good advertisement for it on your own. There are also Lego instruction books that include models by a whole bunch of well-known AFOL Lego hobby designers, like the Lego Adventure book by Megan Rothrock, which features models by 10 people or so, and all these people come with their own fan base. So there are also a lot of potential readers for that book. So doing it together with other Lego designers is a good idea. Second approach is to make a didactic book. For example, there's one book, it's called the Unofficial Lego Builder's Guide, which is one of the best-selling Lego books ever. And it's, in my opinion, neither genius nor cool. It doesn't have any awesome models. But it's the first one you would buy a young Lego enthusiast, because it has the basic building techniques and so on. Yeah, it was somehow the right book at the right time, and it was a great success. I think it's still a great success because it's a long seller. Yeah. For example, when the new Mindstorms set hits the market, you could be the first one to write a book about programming that stuff, and then it would be a guaranteed success because it would be the right book at the right time. Third way is a very promising approach, and that is to write an instruction book with models consisting only of parts of one single Lego set. There are, for example, a lot of cool books for the Mindstorms NXT set, such as the books by Lawrence Falk. But Mindstorms is a rather big set, but you can also do it with small sets. I know a guy, his name is Nathaniel Kupers, who designed 30 models or so by just using the parts of one very small Lego sports car set. And he already filled 2 successful books with the instructions for these models. And he will maybe even make a 3rd one, I don't know, but that's a great strategy, because if you buy this particular Lego set, his books are a kind of must-have addition to it. Fourth approach is to use the power of an existing brand. So if you write an instruction book on how to build Lego replicas of the top Ferrari cars, then the many fans of the Ferrari brand are your potential readers. I guess the Lego company itself makes more money with external brands like Star Wars, Harry Potter and so on, than with their own brands like Lego Ninjago, Lego Aqua Raiders or so. Yeah, and that's even true for Lego gun books, because people identify a Lego AK-47, which is a well-known brand, on Google or Amazon much easier as a Lego gun than a custom Lego gun like my War Beast or the Dinosaur Superior. And the 5th approach, finally, is somehow to make a rather extreme Lego book, which sets by the attention it generates in the media. For example, my first release, Lego for Adults, was such a book, because it was the first book about Lego guns at all. Yeah, you could write a book such as a Lego instruction book for Muslims with a Lego Quran, a Lego beard, and a Lego suicide vest, or a book with 100 working Lego beer openers, or a book with building instructions for 10 working Lego mouse traps, or a book even about Lego wonder weapons of World War II. And well, that's surely the most difficult and most risky way to do it. But in my opinion, it's also the most fun way, because I personally don't like part restrictions of any kind, and I also don't like replicas that much, because I think the most fun is to find a cool shape for a Lego model. So my strategy is to make very unique and very high quality models which are very far off the normal Lego product line and therefore draw people's attention. From the business perspective, it's maybe not the smartest way to do it, because it's often very difficult to sell a product people don't expect. A Lego book for Muslims would surely rouse the attention of the media for a short time, but in the long run it's not such a good title, because people won't expect such a book to be existent and therefore just won't Google for it. Yeah. If you know what kind of book you want to make, you gotta decide if you want to publish it on your own or if you want to give it to a publisher. Easiest way would be to publish it as an ebook on Kindle or so. But I think Lego books are typical gift books, and you can make somebody an ebook as a present, as far as I know. So it's still the better idea to print the book. If you publish it yourself, you have to typeset it on your own or give it to a typesetter, and you have, of course, to pay the printer. Getting it on Amazon and getting an ISBN number for it is not such a difficult task. It's rather easy. But the bad thing about self-publishing is that it's nearly impossible to get it to the bookshelves of the bookstores. And you will probably sell much less copies without a publisher and also get less attention, which is evil. But the great thing about self-publishing is that you have all the control. You can decide about the title, about the cover. And if you sell your book for $20, you get $20. And if a publisher sells it for $20, he gets $19 and you get $1. And also it's very difficult to find a publisher, because there are only a handful that actually do Lego building instruction books at the moment. And most publishers are afraid of getting sued by the mighty Lego company, so it's very hard to convince them. Yeah. And now about how to make such a book. People keep asking me if I could send them a Lego digital designer file of one of my models. But I can't do that because I don't use that software. The digital designer is a program by the Lego Group. It's an easy to learn Lego simulation which you can use to create simple so-called studs on top models. But it's more a program for children or beginners and not for people with a professional design approach. So if you want to do sophisticated stuff, you have to use the LDRAW software. LDRAW. LDRAW is a database of 3D models of Lego parts created by a community, and there is a bunch of programs which are built upon this database. They are all freeware or shareware, and you can download them from ldraw.org. I used MLCut and LPUB, but there are a lot of other LDRAW programs which are also great, and yeah, that's the way you have to go. Of course, you can also do your step-by-step building instructions by just making photographs of each step. And there are actually some people who made high-quality Lego building instructions with just that technique. But then you have to do so much post-processing with Photoshop and so on, so I don't think that's a good idea. Better is you learn to use the LDraw software, because it's so much fun to use. You have as many parts as you wish, so it absolutely pays off. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope this video somehow helped you. And if you have any questions, please post them here or write me a PM on YouTube or on Facebook. Yeah, have a nice day and see you on the next video.